Welcome to another broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by B&N Trucking, Sleep Tight, with locations in Quincy, Macomb, and Jacksonville. Mowen Auto Body, L. Grady Realty, and the Grady Agency. Cass Communications, Larry Dunn Accounting, Dot Transportation, and Dot Foods. First National Bank of Greggsville, Blessing Health Systems, your Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA, Sarah D. Culbertson Memorial Hospital, the Ray Insurance Agency, Mount Sterling Savings, All About Dance and More, Main Street Repair, the Brown County State Bank, the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling, Rolling Greens Golf Course, KLC Inc., Henry Automotive, Yingling and Nissen Insurance Agency, Indeker Funeral Home, Cassing Lumber Company, St. Mary's School, Heather's Tumble and Tap, Farmer State Bank and Trust Company, Service Master with locations in Quincy, Jacksonville, Macomb, and Fulton County, Bemis Lawn Services, Land Guys Broker Toby Stay, A Rustic Garden. Now it's time for the broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more.
Good evening. Okay. Get used to running this thing again, Jared. I've been on vacation too long.
That's right.
Welcome to BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Steve Surratt, Jared Hoots, Lisa Surratt here with you at Macon Meridian High School for the third place game for our 7th grade junior high team. And you're listening to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show. Give them a call at 217-773-2626 or on the web at comfortman.com. Jared, you got the records. Let's give some people some information about who we're playing tonight.
All right, well, we are in the third place game here at the 7th grade IESA state game here. We're going to play against the South Fork Ponies, the Kincaid South Fork Ponies. They come in with a record real quick at 24-5. They have wins over Concord Triopia, 34. They beat Triopia 31-30 in the sectional to get to state. They also beat Pawnee 31-30 in the regional game. They defeated who'd they beat first? They beat Colfax 38-28, and then they lost to Dietrich in a 47-45 overtime game. So a lot of close games down the stretch for these South Fork Ponies. Looking at their roster here, they have Jeff Swinger. Swinger is, some people say, one of the better players in 7th grade state that they've seen so far. He's got 45 points in the state tournament right now. He has, he was 14-20 from the line. He's got over 14 field goals and 1 three-pointer so far. And they're also led by Colton Pachetti, the coach's son there. He has 31. He's made 6 threes, so we're going to have to watch the outside shooting for him. Your Brown County Hornets come in with a record of 28-1 on the season. That one loss came to the Peoria St. Philma ball club that beat them in the semifinals to put them in the third place game, 36-33. With that, so far our Hornets have been led in the state tournament by Bradley Market, had 34 total points coming in. Henry Ingram's got 22. Michael Caston's got 14. Bo Little has 13 so far in here. And we're on our Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show brought to you by the Comfort Man here at Scranton Heating and Cooling. And Steve's getting it all dialed in. Hopefully we got a good picture for you here at Macon Meridian. Once again, already starting to see some green filter in. We're going to give you a little bit more information on Kincaid South Fork here on your Scranton Heat Cooling pregame show. Their head coach is Dan Pachetti. They are Kincaid at Edinburgh, I believe, over that way, not too long from here. 84 is their enrollment. This is their first state appearance for a long time. Talked to one of the guys that graduated actually a year ahead of me at Winchester. I saw him in the lobby. He said this is the biggest thing to happen to Kincaid South Fork in a long time. So the whole community is going to be here. So looking for a big atmosphere, Steve. Here in this game, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, and they've got the shorter distance to drive of the two of us. They would have went right over to like Pana and right up, or Taylorville and up through, and Blue Mountain across. Just probably hour drive for them or less.
Yeah, I'd say it's less than an hour. I know talking to him, a few of the people were coming home or going home in between games, so it's, you know, that nice local travel time. And like I said, these small town communities, you know, when they make their run in state, you know, we seen it last year in baseball, we saw it in girls basketball where we just went over to Havana, man. Those small town pride, it travels well.
Oh, absolutely. And for us, it's been a whirlwind of a year since last spring. I mean, you look at our high school baseball boys, second in the state, had that run. Then our junior high boys, second in the state. Then our 8th grade girls, second in the state. The 7th grade boys having a chance to play for 3rd place. The 8th graders going to state on Saturday, and if they win the first game, we'll have an opportunity to place.
Yeah,
in
another
the state.
trophy, yes.
Another trophy. Our girls basketball team should do really good. Our boys team, depending on who shows up, what night, we could sting a couple of people if we get the right moves in the right places. But I think in our I don't know if Route's in our subsectional or they're in our sectional.
For boys?
For boys.
No, we well, they'd be in the sectional. They'd be the other way. They'd be a super. We wouldn't see Route until the bowl.
Okay.
So we are in the northern bracket actually, and our regional bracket is the tougher one, with Camp Point being the 1 seed. Southeastern. I'm sorry, my bad. Yep. Illini Bluffs is the 1 seed. Camp Point's the 2 seed. Southeastern's the 3 seed. We're going to come down with the 4 seed, so that means we're going to be at Lewiston with Illini Bluffs. We'll be the 2 seed there. Illini Bluffs will be the 1 seed. It's a team that we're familiar with. We saw them over Macomb. They're the ones that ousted us last year in the regional game, so, you know, a little payback. And I wouldn't put it past, you know, we have, you know, a good core, a 3-headed monster seniors that they've won a lot of games, and they've been in a lot of big games, and you know, I wouldn't count them out. You know, they got Route tomorrow. They got a chance to go and win a conference championship or tie for a conference championship.
Well, and Route has found that they're not invincible.
No.
They were ranked high in the state, but they've got 4 losses under their belt. So that's kind of the year we've had. We're going to have a full year where we have been to state in several things, and I've said this for the last several years. We have great athletes in this school. We have great students in this school. We have great citizens in this school. We got great parents in this school, and most of all, good teaching staffs and administration. I'm proud to be a Brown County resident.
Yeah, and you know, it's the county pride, you know, and I tell the kids all the time, like, why, you know, when I change my hat, I have the county emblem on the back of my hat, like whether I design the football hat or the baseball hat, you know, and I think that carries a lot. And you'll see, you know, there's big crowds no matter where you play for Brown County. There's a lot of pride in the fact of being from Brown County. And I was given, you mentioned administration, I was giving Dr. Everly, our superintendent, a hard time that we're going to have to build him his own trophy case for all the medals he's won since he's got here.
Oh, absolutely. and hats off again. I see him in places that
he's driving the bus tonight. He's driving the fan bus for the kids.
He's driving the fan bus tonight for the kids.
Yes, he is.
Oh, goodness gracious. I said this on the air. You tell me you go to any school in the area that a kindergartner can tell you who the superintendent of schools is.
Yep.
And ours is like that, and great. Polly Craven is great. Alex is great. Mrs. Handel does a great job, and teachers like yourself are really, really good. The other thing I want to announce before we go to a quick break is that tomorrow night for the Brown County boys game, it'll be Armed Services Night.
Yes.
We want to invite veterans to come and be recognized at Armed Services Night. They do this every year. We're proud to have you and proud of your service, and we'd like to recognize you for that service. So come to the ball game tomorrow night. Unfortunately, since it's like a 4-hour drive to Kankakee, I'm leaving tomorrow afternoon, getting me a hotel room, and I'm staying up there because, of course, the farthest teams away tomorrow just about are the 10 o'clock game people.
Yes, and yeah, I wish I could be there too, but we'll probably be watching from home. We got U of I tickets on Saturday that we're going to spend the day in Champaign tomorrow, so we're out too.
Absolutely. Well, with that, we'll take a station break. We'll be back with the keys to the game and the starting lineups after these messages.
Business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Come join our team at Service Master Cleaning and Restoration in Quincy for a rewarding career change. Wages start at $15 an hour with benefits including health insurance and retirement plans. Apply on Indeed today to join our team.
KLC Inc. They are an apparel shop that specializes in screen printing, embroidery, custom and team apparel, promotional products, fundraising items, home decor, and personalization of almost anything. They strive to make the customer number one and get the customer the professional results that they are looking for. KLC Inc. at 509 Pittsfield Road, or call them at 217-773-9090. KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it.
Located in the beautiful countryside of Brown County, Rolling Greens is one of the most beautiful 18-hole championship golf courses in west central Illinois. The golf course offers Monday unlimited play for just $22 and Senior Day Wednesday with discounted greens fees and free lunch. Rolling Greens memberships are inexpensive and include free range balls, discounted league play, and the opportunity to play as few or as many holes as you desire daily. Call for a tee time today at Rolling Greens, 217-773-3085.
Hey, Hornet fans, this is Lance Grady with L. Grady Realty. Sometimes people ask me what the value of using a realtor really is. Listen, there's tons, from marketing to the paperwork to the legal documents that have to be filled out when you're selling a home. I would love to talk to you more about what it looks like to use your local realtor. We've been in the business 12 years and serving Brown County since day one. We'd love the opportunity to work with you, so if you're in the market to buy or sell, give me a call or text at 217-491-0812.
Napa know-how.
Hello, Earl Flack, your locally owned McCain Napa Auto Parts store. It's farm days. That's correct. It's 2023 farm dinners are coming up. We'll be having a dinner in Mount Sterling on Tuesday, February 7th at the Hagel. Make sure you stop by our store, the Napa store there in Mount Sterling, and get the details. We will have Napa filters on sale, up to 40% off, February 6th through the 25th. We also have your hydraulic oils on sale, your antifreeze on sale. Get the good stuff with Napa know-how, and thank you for your business. Stop by our local store.
A collision with your vehicle can be stressful on its own. You don't need more stress dealing with the Auto Body Shop. Mowen Auto Body and owners Chuck and Brandy Mowen can help take the stress out of the process. Chuck brings over 24 years in the auto body business and is I-CAR certified. Mowen Auto Body, 149 Main Street, Mount Sterling, Illinois. Call 217-773-2127. Mowen Auto Body, the quality of yesterday with the knowledge of today, the right choice in collision repair.
Seeing a medical specialist doesn't require driving a long distance. The Culbertson Memorial Hospital Specialty Clinics have providers who are ready to diagnose and treat your chronic conditions and injuries. And now we've expanded the number of specialties in a newly renovated space, including gynecology, infectious disease, and coming soon, ear, nose, and throat. Get the high-quality health care from the team who knows you best. Culbertson Memorial Hospital, your choice hospital. Find all the available specialties at cmhospital.com.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports in the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show, brought to you by the Comfort Man Scranton Heating and Cooling. Go to comfortman.com or give them a call, 217-773-2626. They do more than air conditioning and heat. They do solar also. So give the guys there a call. They'll let you know what's available as far as solar grants. Let's talk about the keys of the game. And Jared, you got the read there. I'll let you read it.
The keys of the game brought to you by Blessing Health Systems, the alternate. Blessing Health Systems in Mount Sterling, keep you once close to home. Family medicine care at 521 East Main Street. For the same-day appointments are available. Please call 217-773-7105 for appointment. And the keys of the game this time. What do you think, Steve?
Well, for us, we've got to play our pace of the ball game, which is an up-tempo ball game. They can't get us into a half-court offense. If they do, these guys adjust really well. They move the ball around under the basket, get the ball to the backside. And I saw our girls do that last night, finally, even against a 2-3.
Yep.
They would find that gap and wait for it and be patient for it and take it. And so I think that's the key, making free throws. When you get to these kind of games, you've got to make your free throws because that will come back to haunt you at the end of the ball game. And the other thing is you got to make your bunnies. You got to make them 2-point shots the first time around, or you need to be getting second, third rebounds. Flip side, you can't allow them second and third opportunities at the basket, so you need to be boxing out.
Yeah, I agree with you. What you said, especially free throws coming in here. The Hornets have 18 of 24 so far for the tournament, so that's really good from the line in our 2 games so far. Taking a look at the Kincaid Salt Fork Ponies, they were 23 of 38, so obviously free throws are going to play a big thing. I think from watching the games last Saturday, I think we have to make sure we have on the offensive end more fluidity in the half court like you talked about earlier. From whatever I hear, this Kincaid Pony team will play a 1-2-2, 3-2 zone. They got a nice athlete on top, the Griff Swinger is his name, number 30. He's got 45 points so far in the tournament, which leads all scorers. So I think the big thing for us is we got to make sure we attack that zone, get some turnovers, rebound, run the floor, don't let the zone set up, and obviously attack the opposite side that Swinger's on and try to get to the rim because we got a lot of athleticism.
Good.
You know, we're not a jump shooting team, but there's probably not too many 7th grade jump shooting teams out there. But we got to make sure we use our athleticism. You know, one thing from the first game, the second, Bo Little had 13 in that first game, and he was shut out in the second game. So, you know, with that, we got to have so far Henry and Bradley have been consistent. We got to have we got to get Mikey going. We got to get Bo going to the rim to give that 4-headed monster attack, which has been very tough to stop once we got that going. And on the other flip side for the Salt Fork Ponies, obviously the Swinger kid, Griff Swinger, number 30, 45 points so far, 14 to 20 from the line. He did make a 3. Looks like his running partner is number 25, Colton Pachetti. He's looks like the outside shooter. He's made 6 threes so far. He's got 31 points for the tournament. So my guess he is the combo guard that goes with him. So obviously for the Hornets, we got to locate those two and make sure we do a good job of not let them get their points or let them get their points, and we got to shut everybody else out and outscore them.
I agree with everything you had to say there. I mean, and again, luckily, Bo's picked up the slack sometimes when we can't get down low. Mm-hmm. But I think our game relies on Markert and on Ingram.
Yep.
Both of those people are really the keys for me. They're both strong on the backboards. If they're controlling the backboards, we're going to have a great night. Yep.
Yeah, and I think they got a little confused there in the team that they got beat by in the semifinals. They played a triangle 2 on Bo and Bradley, and it's one of those things you're not used to seeing, a junk defense, if you call it, a Kenny Stouffer style defense for the local area people, one of the probably best or people consider the greatest junior high coach in our area for a long time. With Bo and Mikey being man-to-man, it was kind of a little bit confusing. You could tell it flustered them a little bit, and they weren't for sure what to do. So I'm sure in practice they prepared for that because if I'm the Ponies, I would have watched that and say, hey, this might be an idea that we could go to also.
Absolutely. Well, that's been your keys to the game brought to you by Blessing Health Systems. If you think it may be a heart attack or a stroke, stop thinking and start dialing 911. Quick action can save a life. We'll be back with the starting lineups after these messages.
When it comes to becoming a better version of you, there's no place to start like the Y. The Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA offers activities for the whole family. From youth sports to summer day camp, we have something for all ages. Kickstart your new healthy routine with our group exercise classes or work out in our fitness center, complete with a full line of cardio and weight equipment. Our indoor rubberized track is perfect for both running and walking, while our full-size gymnasium offers space for pickup basketball games and volleyball leagues. On-site childcare is available while you work out for children as young as 6 weeks. We hope you'll join us at the Mount Sterling YMCA. Your future self and family will thank you.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Once or twice a year, I might get the cold or a flu, and my wife calls it the man flu. So you know what that is.
What do I love about our team? We have a good chemistry. We all work together.
I mean, come on. I've got the best job in the world. Sometimes they say, oh, I like to do handstands.
Yeah, I taught Brian how to do the handstand. That's all right.
And every day, I mean, it's a fun day.
Yeah, it definitely makes me proud to be here.
Working for Dot Foods in our warehouse is the best job I've ever had.
This is a company that you want to work for.
Probably you hear this a lot, work-life balance. We get that at Dot.
Dot has a lot of opportunity.
Dot is family.
And I love it. Dot Foods cares about you.
The Mount Sterling IGA, a small-town grocery store that offers our community the selection, variety, and prices found in larger markets. By maintaining our hometown proud attitude by offering convenience and customer service second to none. Looking for lunch? Check out the deli for daily lunch specials and homemade salads. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 to 9 p.m., Sunday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. The Mount Sterling IGA, 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, Illinois, a proud sponsor of Brown County students in athletics.
It's Sleep Tight's biggest sale of the year. Get a king for the price of a queen and a queen for the price of a twin. You heard me right. It's king for the price of a queen and a queen for the price of a twin. And as always, free delivery, free setup, and free removal of your old mattress. Better bed, less money? You bet. It's Sleep Tight's king for the price of a queen and queen for the price of a twin. Go on now at Sleep Tight, Quincy, Jacksonville, and Macomb.
Better bed, less money. Sleep tight.
Sleep tight.
And welcome back to BCHornetsports.com. Jared Hoots, Lisa, and Steve Surratt bringing you the Class 7-2A third place game with your Brown County Hornets and the Kincaid South Fork Ponies. We're getting ready for the Dot Transportation starting lineups here on the Scranton Heating Cooling pregame show. Looking for a full part-time driving job, touch or no-touch freight, local or regional? Want to learn more about Dot? Visit drivefordot.com. And we're going to start out with the Kincaid South Fork Ponies. They're going to start at one player, number 14, Beck Swinger, number 24, Austin Davis, number 25, Colton Pachetti, number 30, Griff Swinger, and number 32, Hudson Hout. I want to say Hout on that one. Hudson Hout.
I think I got that correct, didn't I?
Yep. And
okay.
That's going to be Hout, Swinger, Pachetti, Davis, and Beck Swinger. Look out for 25 and 30 there for South Fork. For your Brown County Hornets, we're going to start Bo Little, number 0. He's a 7th grader. Number 3, Bradley Market, a fellow 7th grader. Henry Ingram, number 15, a 7th grader. Number 44, Michael Cassing, a 7th grader. And number 51, Aiden Wagner, a 6th grader. And that's your Dot Transportation starting lineups here. We're about a minute 15 out of this third place game, and our Brown County Hornets are going to try to bring home that third place trophy here against the Kincaid South Fork Ponies. with that, if they do the anthem, we'll probably cut out here in a minute. And this facility here at Macon's a pretty nice facility, isn't it, Steve?
Oh, awesome. All I could ask for is a little better positioning for broadcasters would be my only complaint. And I guess if I'd known it, I could have brought our table in and ran a long extension cord back there.
Yeah, they're shutting out the lights on us here, so hopefully your eyes are working well today.
All right. With that, we'll get ready for the Star Spangled Banner, or are they not doing it for the third place game?
We'll wait and see here real quick. We'll
starting lineups is what it looks like they're going to do first.
Yep. They had I can't remember who it was, but they had a really good young man that sung, and let me find who was. I think he was from Colfax, maybe. Did a wonderful job. No, I think it was Roanoke Benson. Did a fantastic job singing the national anthem in the first game here.
Yep, I mean, there are quality students out there that have good voices that I'd love to see.
Nina Boylan does a wonderful job at our place.
My. Yep, thank goodness she got more mom's genes than she did dad's genes there.
Maybe dad's a singer, we just don't know.
It could be. Could be. But they're reading all the announcements that you got to go through every game last weekend.
Yep.
And I want to put this out there. Everybody that covered while we were on vacation, not really covered, did the broadcasting. I mean, you guys had a learning experience. Yep. You had to set up the equipment for the first time. Hopefully the instructions were good.
Oh, it was great.
And so Jared Hoots, Kevin Dieterle, Mason Henry, Camden Smith, Susie Houston, the Hoots boys.
Yep, they did the camera.
Out there. Brian Ingram, Mary Ingram's going to help us out on Saturday. Noah Ingram has helped us. We could not do this without all the people that we've got to do it, because guess what? We all have busy schedules.
Yep.
And not everybody's available all the time.
Yep, and it's fun. And I know everybody that does this enjoys doing it. We thank you, Steve and Lisa, for setting this up and bringing it to everybody at home. It's a wonderful thing. I know me and Tom was talking. He's got aunts in Tennessee and all over the place watching. So she gets a kick out of some of the commentary we have with that.
Well, let's do this before we get started. Let's find out how many states we got covered tonight.
How many states? All right.
We want to get 15 states covered tonight.
Right.
So tell you what, here's my phone number. Kevin won't give his out, but I'll give mine out. And I'll give you his out Saturday, okay? 217-740-9234. That's 217-740-9234. Tell me where you're listening from and who you're rooting for on that. We'd love to hear from you in a text message, 217-740-9234. We're happy to be here tonight and bring this to you. I couldn't do it without all the people here. Thankful for my wife. I forgot to mention her and that staff of people, but she does so much and enjoys doing this. And you will hear her voice in this game, I can guarantee you, because Grandma Basketball is here, folks.
Oh, and we're ready for the tip-off. No anthem tonight, so we're going to get fired up here. We got, looks like Bradley Marcus going to jump against Swinger here in the opening tip. And we're off for 7th grade, third place basketball. Bo Little, looks like that 3-2 zone is set up. Bo Little over to Aiden Wagner. Back to Little. Little throwing the lob into Market. Market has great position, kicks it back out to Wagner. Looks like they're going to try to get started early. That's Little, nice pass over to Ingram. Ingram double teamed out of it to Cassing. Cassing off the bounce. Good hard move into the rack and no good. Rebounded high in there by Swinger. And that's a nice looking athlete right there for Kincaid. Looks like the Hornets are going to start in a 1-3-1. Or maybe they're triangle and 2 action here on the 2. Ooh, nice give and go there. That's a good job by Pachetti to Swinger, and the first 2 points are on the board there. Swinger gets on the board. We heard about how good of an offensive player he is, and he looks pretty well established right now.
And again, ball goes up from the outside there. Good shot selection, actually.
Yep. Hornets are doing a good job being patient. And that is that's Pachetti going to call out the play here. It's like 1-3-1 by the Hornets with Bo Little on top. We're really denying Pachetti on the one side. A give and go 2-man game on that right side. Good pass, going to be off of Market there, out of bounds.
Nice job of Bradley to come over and start covering that baseline.
And you see a typical junior high team already. They're really working the right side, right-hand dominant players so far. That ball goes into Swinger. Swinger for three, air balls. Picked up by Henry, and here comes the Hornets. They're off to the races with Cassing down the right side, tipped away. Market runs it down, out to Little. Little off the bounce to Cassing. Doesn't like the three. Back over to Ingram. Back over to Cassing. Cassing's going to fire the three and got it. That gives the Hornets their first lead of the game, 3-2 at 4:22 left to go here in the first quarter.
Good ball movement that time, Jared.
Yeah, real good movement, good patience by Cassing. He could have shot it the first time, but he waited for the second time around. And that's Swinger on the right side, really right-hand dominant side right now for this Ponies team. Located out of Kincaid. Cassing, guard him. Henry out to help. Little high ball screen, doesn't like it. Good backdoor by Pachetti. Pachetti, couple fakes. Good use of the pivot foot. Back out to Swinger. Swinger gets a ball screen, off the bounce, left hand, cuffs it up, and going to be a foul called. Maybe on Ingram.
I think it might be. Let's see who they put the fingers up here. 1-5. That's going to be Henry Ingram. That's going to be his first foul. And that puts, trying to see the Swinger to the line to shoot two. First free throw. Up and good. Ties the ball game up. Now for the second shot. Shot up, in and good, and that puts them up by 1 point, 4-3.
We got 3:45 left to go. Hornets ball. Wagner on the right wing. Got Cassing running the short corner again. A little high-low action to Ingram. Shot fake off the bounce. No good. Back out to Wagner. Wagner reverses the Little. Little looking for that skip pass. Got Wagner. Got Cassing at the top. Thought about it. He's got post position into Bo Little off the board and in. Good. Bo Little gets his first 2 points of the evening. That makes it 5-4. Brown County back on top. 3:21 left to go here in the first period.
They have to watch. They've got a mismatch down there with 24 and Bradley Markert if they work it out right.
They just got to get it to him quick. Get it to him in there quick. He's got post position, 14 and 24 down there.
They're going to make Kincaid throw to 24.
Yep. Definitely all in help. That's a good job. Good scouting report. That's Pachetti with the spin. Spun out of it. Back to the other Swinger and off the back iron. No good. Henry's got it in the fast break, and here comes the Hornets. Bo Little out in front. Off the glass and no good. He's going to get shoot two, and that's what we want to see. We want to see the Hornets running. That's their game.
30, that is Griff Swinger with the foul. Up to the line is Bo Little. Got an opportunity to tie the game back up. No, we're up by one, excuse me. So we'll lengthen that lead out. Shot is up, and in and out, no good.
A little rush that one just a little bit.
They did seem like there was a little hitch there.
Yeah, a little excitement. Intense cat.
Second shot by Bo Little is up and good, and that makes Brown County ahead by 2.
6-4 on your Cass Communications scoreboard. 2:44 left to go here, and that's Pachetti calling out the signals here. Working the two-man game, the Swinger. Swinger off the bounce, guarded by Cassing. Two good 7th grade athletes going at it right there. Got a ball screen coming. Good switch by Ingram. Now Ingram's guarding him. Another ball screen by Pachetti. Cassing's looking at it. Bradley Marcus doing a real good job on his help side. They can't get in the lane because Marcus just standing there watching because they're helping off a 24 down there. Oh, and there's another one. Back out to Pachetti. Pachetti left-hand bounce. Stolen away by Cassing. Cassing on the breakaway. Down the right side. Up strong and good. Michael Cassing gets on the board. It makes it 8-4 here on your Cass Communications scoreboard. Just under 2 minutes left to play in the first quarter. That's 5 for Cassing. My apologies. I forgot about the 3. And that's Pachetti off the bounce. Looking for Swinger in the post. Doesn't like it. Couple pivots. Good defense by the Hornets. Swinger pops out to get it. Cassing guarding him. Good defense by Cassing. Chesting him up. That's a real nice job by Michael. Pachetti back out to swing. Good fakes. Good discipline by the Hornets. Back out to Pachetti again. I don't think 24 has touched the ball yet for the Ponies. Now he's going to come screen now. We got a couple dribbles, and that's Pachetti off the bounce, blocked by Bradley Market. And he's going to, big man's going to run the floor and get rewarded for the 2. And Bradley Market starts in a timeout, Kincaid. And the Hornets are off and running. It's 10-4 with 1:17 left to go on your Cass Communications scoreboard, and a 30-second timeout after these messages.
Maintaining your lawn can be a never-ending battle, but Bemis Lawn Service, with their state-of-the-art equipment and skilled team of lawn experts, are ready to take on any job you need completed for your lawn, such as lawn maintenance, fertilization, turf weed control, grub control, driveway weed control, overseeding, and shrub trimming. Call Aaron at 217-653-0198 or Scott at 217-653-0197. Bemis Lawn Service, they've got an eye for all things green. Go Hornets!
We're back on BCHornetsports.com. Jared Hoots, Lisa Surratt, and Steve Surratt bringing the game. We got 1:17 left to go in the first quarter. It is 10-4. Brown County is off and running like what we want to see the Hornets start out with. Coach Flester has to be happy with this start.
I would think he would be. And they're doing the smart move here. Now they're putting 24 in the post in the offense they're doing. He's going to be up there just to pick. That's all he's going to do. And Bradley's going to have to stay close enough if he does that to take over on the pick.
Just a little weave out top now, and they're just going to run off a 24. And that's a great job by Bo Little keeping his feet. Coming back to Pachetti. Back out to Swinger. Swinger's off the bounce. And you go under that screen and make him shoot it. Keep going under that, Michael. That's a good job. Good move by Swinger. Good patience, though. And up again. And, man, that kid's a baller. He wants to score. And that's 4 points for that young man. And Cassing's back in the front court. Good patience. Got Bo Little off the bounce, off to the right side. They got the post entry there if they find it. Still got the post entry. Back out to Wagner. Over to Cassing. Cassing's looking at the defense. Left-handed dribble. Finds Henry Ingram on a nice find in there for 2 points. And great patience by Michael Cassing finding Henry.
His first 2 points of the night.
We're under 10 seconds here on a 12-6 game here. Swinger's got the ball. 8. Down to 7, down to 6, 5, 4, up to Pachetti. Pachetti off the front iron, no good. And after 1 quarter, your Brown County Hornets are up 12-6 on your Cass Communications scoreboard. We'll be back after these messages.
Cassing Lumber Company in Mount Sterling is celebrating 50 years in business. We are your one-stop shop for all the supplies you need for your next home improvement project. Top quality lumber, building materials, and paint will give your home the freshness it deserves. We also offer a unique gift shop with new items every season for your home decor. Come visit us in Mount Sterling and always think Cassing Lumber. We'll all be glad you did.
And we're back on BCHornetsports.com. That's the second quarter horn here. We're about ready to start here, and it is 12-6. Brown County's up. It's going to be the Ponies' ball. Let's see what they drew up here in the timeout. That's ball over there. Now the Brown County went to a straight man-to-man now with Bo Little guarding Pachetti. Swinger guarded by Cassing. Cassing off the bounce being guarded. That's Swinger again. Pachetti, little dribble weave outside. Good back door by Swinger. Up and good. And boy, that kid, don't let him get 2 feet in the paint because he is an automatic bucket if he gets there.
And he had a shoot over Bradley Markert on that.
And that was one good athlete versus another good athlete. 12-8 here. Bo Little into Ingram. Ooh, they had Market in the post again. He's doing a great job sealing down there. We got
right there. They give it to him right now.
Mm-hmm.
You missed it because the transfer over.
And that's going to be 3 for Michael Cassing, and that's 2 threes for Cassing. He's got a great bounce in his step right now.
8 points for him on the night.
And Pachetti's bringing the ball down the floor. Back over to Swinger. That's Beck Swinger. Off to, my guess is his brother. Not twins, I wouldn't imagine.
Doesn't look like it.
Nope. And that's Griff Swinger. Back to Pachetti. Back to, the fake on that one. Pachetti up and under. Another up and under. Over to Griff. Griff's got it now off the bounce. That's Griff Swinger, guarded by Cassing. Back over to Pachetti. The one thing this offense does, too, is going to make those three really tired. It's going to help the Hornets. Back over to Pachetti. Off the bounce. Probably got away with travel. 24's got it for the first time. That's Davis. Davis with Pachetti. Good roll there.
Wide open.
Yeah. And that's Swinger again, sizing up Cassing. Good hard dribble with the right hand. Back out. 32 fires it over there. And that is Davis with the strong rebound. Back out to Beck Swinger. Griff Swinger has it now. The Swinger combination out there.
They just the swingers.
Out to Griff. Back out to Swinger. Swinger off the bounce. Back to Pachetti. Not there. That's Beck Swinger. Back to Griff Swinger. Left hand. Had Davis open.
Oh,
Bo Little. Surprise Bo. And that's going to be 2 fouls. That's a big foul there. That's Griff's second foul. Bo Little did a great job coming from the backside and surprising him. He had enough of that weave.
Oh, well, after a while, you can predict what's coming up. And when you start learning tendencies, that's where those big get plays happen.
Yes, the tendencies of being a football coach's son also.
Yeah. Yes.
In case you can't tell, that was in by Bo Little.
Oh, sorry. I was writing it down and not talking.
That's it. I said yes, so I figured they know.
Second free throw, Little. Up and no good.
That's rebounded by Griff Swinger. He's going off the bounce here. Got Pachetti to his left. And Swinger's with it. Sizing up Cassing. Cassing's got the bounce here. Good work by Cassing, moving his feet in front. Over to Davis. Davis fires it up. No good. Strong rebound by Michael Cassing. The Hornets are off and running. Bradley Market to Henry Ingram. Henry got away with the travel. Kept the pivot foot down. Market strong with the right hand up and no good. And that's rebounded there by, who is that? Hutt there.
Swing. 16-8, 3:06 left here. And Kincaid is taking most of the time off of this clock.
They have. They're running a little dribble weave out front. You see Kansas do this a little bit with some ball screens if you're familiar with college basketball with Bill Self. Just trying to get the right man with the right mismatch. Illinois does this a little bit too. You got Griff Swinger up there by Cassing. Trying to break him down. Trying to break him down some more. That's Beck Swinger. Pachetti, nice backdoor by Griff, and he goes up, and he's going to be fouled.
I'm going to say Bradley Marker's going to get that.
Yeah. That's weird because the official had the better angle underneath and didn't call it, but the guy behind him called that one. Definitely a foul. This is weird where it came from. That's 16-8 with 2:37 left to go.
And to the line, is that Swinger again? First free throw is up and no good. Second one on.
Like Kincaid's going to change up their defense to a 2-3.
Here's the shot up for the second one, and it's good. As Swinger makes that one. Gives him 7 points on the night of the 9 that they have.
That's 16-9 with 2:32 left to go here on your Cass Communications scoreboard on BCHornetsports.com. That's Cassing in the corner. He's going to fire it up. A little heat check, no good. Aiden Wagner runs it down on the weak side. Good hustle play by him. Back out to Cassing. Cassing in the lob to Market. Goes up high to get it, and no good. His feet were up underneath him there. I think Henry Ingram's going to be fouled, but Bradley just didn't have his feet underneath him there. But that was a great effort play.
Foul is going to be on 24. That's going to be on Austin Davis.
Cassing's going to be the trigger man. They're really flattening out the bottom of this 2-3. Mark is going to have a step right to the ball and would be open. Back out to Bo Little. Bo Little at the free throw line. Out to Market. Market with the right hand. Strong drive in there and misses it. And pulled down by Hutt. And that's Swinger. Back over to Pachetti. Swinger's going to bring it down the floor. Cassing still hounding him. Like I said, two really good 7th grade athletes going at it right there. Receives a screen by Pachetti. Looking for somebody, looking for help. That's going to be tipped away. Going to stay with the Ponies there. Looks like, what do we got here? The trigger man's going to be Swinger. 1:44 left to go, 16-9. Here in the second quarter. And having trouble getting it in. Aiden Wagner got his hand on that one. And the defensive pressure of the Hornets are really stifling these Ponies right now.
Yeah, I don't think they've had a team that pressures them like we do.
At all 5 spots. I think that's the other thing. You usually have 2 good athletes, but we got pressure at all 5 spots right now, and that's hard to defend. Or offend for, I guess you'd say. And that's Pachetti, guarded by Little. Little over to Swinger. That's Griff. Griff off the bounce. Still looking to go one-on-one, but he's got a whole wall built up against him. That's Hutt. Throw it right to Bo Little, and that's 2 interceptions by Bo, and he's off the break. He's got Cassing. Hezzy up and no good. Pulled down by Swinger, and he's off to the races. He finds his running mate, Pachetti, up and in, and 16-11, and here comes the Ponies making a run here to close out the second quarter with 1:09 left to play.
Brown County needs a couple of good times down the court, good scoring opportunities here in this last minute.
You got a 5-point lead, and you got a timeout. Coach Fletcher's probably going to talk about that right now, and it's 16-11 with 58 seconds left to go, and we'll be back after these messages.
As a student at St. Mary's School, your child will receive strong educational foundation embedded with Christian values. All students, kindergarten through 8th grade, have individual iPads, along with personalized attention with a small class size. St. Mary's also offers Fulham half-day pre-K, affordable tuition, a family atmosphere, and exceptional teachers. Register your child today by calling Melissa at St. Mary's School at 217-773-2825.
And we're back here on BCHornets.com.
Hey, it's the echo.
Yeah, it's the echo coming through. Sorry about that. We got 58 seconds left. Brown County's ball. It's 16-11. It's to be interesting to see if the Hornets hold for one or see if they get the best available here. Looks like they try to get a post up here to Henry. He's calling for it. They got Bo Little up top. Ponies have switched to that 2-3 zone right now. And Cassing is in Ingram, and Ingram has great post position. Now he gets it in the high post, out to Cassing. Really pounded it inside right now. All the guards are within 18 feet of the basket. Cassing sizes up, not good. Might as well just hold for the last one now. We're down to 36 seconds left. Into Ingram, back to Little. Little spin moves, back to Ingram again, back out to Cassing. Cassing for 3. Got it. Yeah. Mikey Cassing has his 3rd three-pointer of the game. 19-11, under 20 seconds left to go in the second quarter. And that's Swinger. Swinger up top, guarded by Cassing. And right now, Mikey's making a case for player of the game right now. He's got the best offensive guy he has to guard, and he's put up 9 points so far. And they're running that weave, and Pachetti's trying to weasel in there, and that is caught by 24, and it's that man, that's Austin Davis, putting it through Johnny on the spot. Makes it 19-13 at the end of the second quarter. Okay, we'll be back with the Yuengling and Nissen halftime show after these messages when we're back.
Why you should want to drive for Dodd, because Dodd is the best company out there. It's hands down.
I feel like the 4-on 4-off schedule is like one of the best schedules to have to work and still have free time.
Dodd has given me the opportunity, put it in front of me, and all I had to do was jump on it. Been happy ever since.
It's been a fantastic ride.
Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
Looking for a place to gather?
Meet me at the library.
Need free access to computers and Wi-Fi?
Meet me at the library.
What about a resource for schools and students?
Meet me at the library.
How about a space designed just for kids?
Meet me at the library.
Where can all of Brown County go for books, history, entertainment, and community?
Well, meet me at the library.
Meet me at the library.
Meet me at the library.
And welcome back to your Yuengling and Nissen halftime show here on BCHornetsports.com. Here, your Yuengling and Nissen halftime show is brought to you by Yuengling and Nissen. You can find them on the web at Wine Agency or stop by their office at 111 West Washington Mount Street, Mount Sterling, or call 773-3397 for a quote today. Steve, you got some stats for us here.
I got some stats first for the Kincaid Ponies, or the, what is that? South Fork?
South Fork. Yeah, Fork.
Kincaid, as in, yeah, yep. Okay. Ponies, and let's see what we've got here. Austin Davis, 2 points. 4 points for Pachetti, and 7 points for Griff Swinger. They are 3 for 4 from the free throw line, 5 for 9 from 2-point land, and 0 for 2 from 3-point land. For the Brown County Hornets, it looks like this. Bo Little with 4 points, Bradley Markham with 2, Henry Ingram with 2, and Michael Cassing with 11, 3 of those being three-pointers from outside for a total of 19 points. They're 2 for 3 from the free throw line, 4 for 12. Nope, make that 2 for 4 from the free throw line, 4 for 12 from 2-point land, and 3 for 3 from 3-point land. And that's what it looks like on your Yuengling and Nissen halftime stats. Let's go to the
Blessing,
keys to the second half.
Yeah, the Blessing Health Systems keys to the half. You have a healthcare question or need, talk to a real person that answers. You need the Blessing Resource Center at 217-277-5000. I would say, for me, the keys to the game, I would say if I'm the Hornets, let's get Michael Cassing stay hot from the outside. But the other thing to take a look at is at halftime, we've had post position inside against that 2-3 zone, whether it's Davis or 32 down low. We have a great post entry pass. A direct pass is wide open if we can get it early. I think we have the height advantage where we have a nice drop step. And I think, obviously, if you are the Ponies, it's kind of a two-man show. Let's see which one of those guys make sure it comes out. They might have to find something else. You know, the Davis kid has set some screens. He was the right man on the right spot there. They're going to have to get scoring for someplace else to help to loosen up that Hornet defense that's all over those two.
Well, and we've got to get somebody dropping down to the backside for the rebounding. Yep. Even if you're not going to guard Davis, we've got to block him out, because if you leave him wide open, we saw what happens. He can pick the ball up and make a 3-foot shot.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things. If you ever play a zone defense, when the shot goes up, if you will just run to the weak side, so the opposite of where the shots go, 65% of all shots will be missed to the weak side. If you just run to the weak side, you'll usually find the ball over there.
And I think we need to do that, and we need to just keep playing our game. I look at the scoring. Yes, Michael's got 11 points, but we've got 4 of our 5 starters. Aiden Wagner is the only one not to get a basket so far, but I like it when multiple people score, because when you have multiple avenues for scoring, that opens everything up.
Yeah, it's hard to defend. When everybody's has the ability, if you have 5 guys that can put the ball in the hole on the floor, it makes it harder to defend. And, you know, like if you looked at our defense right now, we are sparing guys to help out on their 2 best players because we don't think they're very good scorers. So that makes it harder for those guys. You know, our running game, we get out in the fast break transition right now, is where we have made a living. That's why we've only lost 1 game. So if we can get out and run, by gosh, let's get out and run.
All right, that's our halftime show brought to you by Yuengling and Nissen Agency and Blessing Health Systems. We'll be back after these messages.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Are you looking to start a career or just looking for a change? B&N Trucking offers many different driving options, ranging from home every night to home on the weekends. Apply online at bnntrucking.net or call us at 217-289-3555 to see what fits your needs. B&N Trucking, a family-owned local trucking company.
Interested in solar for your home? Confused by the information available on the savings and tax credits available? Or if any of the options will work for you? Call Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 and let the Comfort Man take away the confusion and plan the best system for your home or business. They will visit your home or business, evaluate your unique situation, then Scranton's will sit down with you and discuss each option, giving personal service and planning from Scranton Heating and Cooling. Visit them on the web at comfortman.com.
At All About Dance and More LLC, these are our core values. Perseverance by all studio members to put forth good effort to achieve goals. Innovative creation of original and unique learning environments. Fierce energy and community that builds student happiness, self-esteem, quick learning, and bold relationships. Integrity and investment in quality professional work where trust and high morals are practiced. Commitment to the studio family with loyalty, responsibility, and high expectations to create a lifelong appreciation for the AADM journey.
Chad Yingling here with Yingling Nissen Insurance. We have over 40 years of experience in the insurance business. So we want to make sure that you are well protected. So that means making sure you have the best coverage possible to protect you financially. We do all kinds of insurance, personal, farm, commercial, governmental, you name it, we can insure it. So check us out, www.ynagency.com, or give us a call, 217-773-3397.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
Hi, I'm Heather.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports and the Yingling and Nissen halftime program. I got 6 messages here, Aaron. Let's see. Our Coach Hoots, we got Bo Little's Aunt Carol's watching from Arizona. So we got Arizona down. They're proud of Bo. Also out there, Tim and Rose Henry. They're in Texas again. I don't know how many times. They spend a lot of time in Texas, I think. Rooting for the Hornets from East Tennessee. Great. Another some of Bo's relatives. In Virginia, watching Bo Little. Boy, I tell you, the Littles got people all over the place. Watching from Richmond, Virginia. That's another one from Virginia. Hannah Flessner rooting for the BC Hornets from Oklahoma. So we have 4 states represented besides Illinois. And so, again, my number is 217-740-9234. Tell us where you're rooting from and who you're rooting for.
Yeah, we got about 12 seconds here left to go before we get this second half underway. Your Brown County Hornets are up 19-13 here in the third place game at the 7-2A state game. The crowd's starting to fill in right now with the other 2 teams. Cheering sections coming in, starting to fill up this nice arena. We got a nice cheering section down there, and so doesn't Kincaid, to make a fun atmosphere for this finish, that's for sure.
It will. Here we go. Hey, as Ed TV would say it, the horseman.
And we're off.
And we're off.
Oh, we got Hornets ball coming out. Let's see what both coaches have drawn up. Any changes or what they're going to look for here. Both teams have played 10 guys. So we're going to see what fatigue has to play here in this second half. They should be in shape by now. It's the last game of the year for both squads, playing on the last day. So that's a great thing for both programs here. And here we go. Bo Little's going to start with the ball. Looks like a 2-3 zone still by Kincaid. Up to Ingram. Ingram has it on the block. Doesn't like it. And right now the Hornets look like they can get any jump shot they want, but that's a little pesky number 14.
Travel.
With a great effort.
Oh, he slid with that ball.
As long as you don't get up, he's good on that one.
Oh, really?
And that Pacheski finds he can slide all the way to the baseline as long as you don't turn over.
Okay.
And we got Cassing on the front court over to Bo. Bo thinking about it, trying to make all those ants proud overseas. There's a shot by Cassing. No good. Rebounded big time there by Swinger. Swinger in the front court. Off the dribble between the legs, guarded by Cassing. Back over to Beck. That's Beck Swinger, the swinger to swinger combination. Over there to Jeff. Jeff back over to Beck. Beck now to Pacheco. Nope. Went back to his relative there. I hope he's his relative anyway. I would say a small community, right?
Yeah, I would say so. Her cousin, he's his relative, one form or another.
Yep. Still running that weave, being very patient with it. I will give him credit. They're not. Oh, there's a big three by Beck Swinger and buries it. That brings them within 3. Beck Swinger knocks down his first 3, and it's a 3-point game to the delight of the Ponies over there in the far left corner. And that's Cassing going to jump up to Bradley, and there's the way we use that height, but we got to finish that. That's the right idea. And that Swinger's back the other way in a hurry, and that's Griff. Griff off the glass and going to get called for a foul. And
Michael Cassing's going to get that.
Right now the momentum is not in the Hornets' favor. And the South Fork Kincaid Ponies got this nice long streak of I don't know what on their student section. I don't know what you call that. Was it a big flag or something maybe?
Might be. That's his first foul. First Swinger with the first shot, in and out, no good.
And foul went to Michael Cassing, 44.
And that's his first. 4:29 left to play here, 19-16.
Swinger for the second shot here. Dribbles the ball, bounces it several times. Up and in, makes the second one.
Down to a 2-point lead for the Hornets. See if we can't get the ball inside and make something happen here. And that's Bo Little running the show here. Bounce pass, good entry to Ingram. Up and off the front iron, no good. And Bo Little's there to strip it away, but Swinger gets it back. That's Griff, still pounded by Little. Over there to Pachetti. Bump fake 4-3, no good. Over to Cassing. Here comes the Hornets in the front court. Michael off the bounce, up to Little. Little thinks about it. Good bounce pass to Mikey. Off the back iron and no good. And the Hornets cannot buy a bucket right now.
Kincaid on a 4-0 run as we started this third quarter, down to 3:52 left in the third quarter.
And for all the college basketball fans out there, the South Fork Ponies look like one of those West Coast teams you'd watch on a late night game. And what a move by Griff Swinger. The spin around, swing up and in. And that's Griff Swinger making it a 19-19 game. And the Hornets might think about a timeout right now because the momentum is not in our favor.
6-0 run for South Fork. Cassing looked at the three.
Ooh, Ingram off the back iron and no good. And
South Fork is boxing out, and we're not able to get any second attempts.
The momentum has definitely switched, and you can definitely feel it in the arena right now. Griff Swinger's eyeing Cassing. The Hornets needs a big stop right here and maybe a timeout to get something organized on the offensive end. Pachetti off the bounce, hesitates, doesn't like it again. Backdoor by Swinger, runs into a host of Hornets, and Michael Cassing. Great defensive positioning right there by Michael. But the ball is going to stay with the Ponies with 3:01 left to play in a tie ball game in the third quarter, 19-19. Inbounds goes to Griff Swinger. Just a nice bounce about that young athlete with the ball in his hands. He's just a very confident young player. Got the screen by Pachetti. Cassing gets around it, still eyeing up his move. Good help side by Henry and Bradley right now. Good off the bounce. Off the bounce again, out to Pachetti. He thought about it. He wanted to pull the three. A big screen there by Davis. Cassing just squashes it like a bug. And Pachetti off the bounce. No good. Rebounded by Ingram. And we got a run game going here. And here's Cassing off the bounce. Got away with a travel. Up to Ingram. Ingram, nice footwork by the big man. And the thin man, Henry Ingram, with the great footwork. A la Tim Duncan in there, the big fundamental with the post move.
That stopped it at a 6-2 run.
A huge bucket by the Hornets. And that's Griff Swinger. And they run the weave again, trying to get downhill. Davis going to launch one. No good. Good box out. 2 great plays by Ingram in a row with the post move and the box out. Casting eyeing it. Doesn't like it. Got Ingram in the post. That's Little. Backdoor by Wagner. Casting for 3. No good. Mark it high on the glass. Good bounce pass to Ingram. Ingram creates space and count that one. Henry showing off the strength in there. And Henry Ingram's on a 4-0 run himself. And that is Griff Swinger with the ball again. Boy, if you probably did the stat chart on how long the ball's in that kid's hands for a game, it'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be. Right now it's about 60% of the time.
And that's a shot by the other Swinger. That's Beck. And he swung and missed on that one up to Bo Little. Bo Little off the bounce. He's got Cassing. Finds Wagner. Got a timeout, Coach Flester. It's 23-19 with 1:09 left to play. We'll be back after these messages.
Henry, owner and instructor at Heather's Tumble and Tap in Mount Sterling, where we have been teaching dance to the children of Brown County and the surrounding areas since 1995. We offer classes in tap, jazz palms, tumbling, and offer an all-boys tumbling class for all those future Hornet athletes. At Heather's Tumble and Tap, we focus on fun, friends, and the fundamentals of dance in a non-competitive atmosphere. Follow us on Facebook to stay up to date on upcoming classes and events. Go Hornets!
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports. I was commenting, I think Brown County could go to a box and one and just put somebody on the 30 Swearinger or Swinger.
Yep.
And just double up when you get the opportunity. Every time he's close to you, double up on him.
I would say with Pachetti, I don't know. He hasn't made too many threes, but he's got 7, I think, for the tournament would be the only thing that I don't know. You know, it's one of those things, you throw a lot of things at them. They're young. They're 7th graders. We'll see what happens with it. They got Little in the front court here. Let's see what kind of design Coach Flester and his staff has in store. Got a high-low here with Market. Bo Little's wide open, and he's going to take it. And he says, you're going to leave me open? I'm going to make you pay. And Bo Little knocks down the free throw line jump shot, increases the lead to 25-19.
Brown County on a 6-0 run of their own.
Under 48 seconds left to go. Swingers off the bounce. Casting in a good defensive stance. Boy, you got to like that old-school defensive coach right there. And that's Pachetti. Pachetti on the right side, hounded by Little. Screened by Davis. Behind the back dribble. Pachetti still with the ball. Got Market. Good switching by Little and Market there. Up to Swinger. Under 27 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Left-handed bounce. Spins back to the right hands. Got Davis. Shot fake. Another shot fake. Doesn't like it. Uses the body well. In a whole bunch of trouble. Swingers in a whole bunch of trouble. He gets out of there, though. Under 10 seconds. So we're down to 11. 10. 9. Down to 7 seconds. Swinger with the ball. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Three-pointer for Pachetti. And no look. Got a clean look there. And 25-19 is your third quarter score. And we'll be back after these messages.
Garden ships home and garden accents coast to coast, right from its location in Mount Sterling. The folks there customize each sail by painting unique and vintage colors to match the look of the home or flower garden. They also do wrought iron fencing. How long does that last? 100 years? 200 years? Who knows how long wrought iron fencing will last? Shop www.arustedgarden.com and get it shipped directly to your front door.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
BCHornetsports.com. We got Lisa and Steve Surratt. I'm Jared Hoots bringing the action right now. And at the end of the third quarter, Nina Boylan was down there not only showing off her cheerleading, but also being a good national anthem singer. She was leading the cheers for the Hornet section down there.
Watching from far Texas, Rusty, Janice Scott, Henry's great aunt and uncle, and also Susan and Larry Boylan watching from Texas. Like last week, half of Brown County was in Gulf Shores this week. Half Brown County's in Texas.
We travel well anyway, and we got a standoff now. They're going to stay in the zone, and we're going to come out and see if they're going to come out and guard us here in a 25-19 lead. Looks like they're going to bring one out over to Market. Backdoor to Little. Little comes down with it, finds Ingram. Ingram with a nice catch. Reverse pivot, off the foot. And Pachetti's out. He's got Swinger, but great hustle by Bo Little. Boy, they had Swinger out in the open, man. If they could have got the ball, that could have been an ugly scene for the Hornets, but good hustle by Bo Little.
I tell you what, Jared, I'm a fan of letting the air out of the ball, but let me explain what I mean. I don't mean stall. Yep. I mean, let's pass the ball 4 or 5 times. If we get a good look somewhere in there, great, but don't be worrying about it with 4 or 5 passes. Make that defense get a little lazy.
Yeah, they got to work. I agree with that. And we got Swinger in the front court. That's Griff. Still guarded by Cassie. They're going to be 2 tired puppies after this game, those two. And we got Pachetti in the corner. No good. Rims out. Market comes down with it. Boy, Pachetti's had a couple that were everything but in, I think, in these last 2 shots.
That hit every bit of the inside of the rim before it chopped out of there.
Oh, I agree. Henry finds Market. Good backdoor by Little, and that's going to be off of the pony's foot there. And Bradley was just a step slow on that one. That was a good cut by Bo.
Well, and the hard part there is we teach them to bounce pass under there. Well, now you can't in that 2-3. You've got to lob it up over the top.
And Casson, good seal by Market. Out to Wagner. He's got Little. Good patience there by the young 6th grader. Out to Cassing. Got Market the high post. Doesn't like it. Goes back to Cassing. Receives a screen. Got a look. Nice entry pass. Ingram up and in. Woo! Good previous post position. Henry worked hard for that position, and boy, he's came up big here in the second half for the Hornets.
He's got 6 points in this second half.
Comes up when they need him most, and that's that's Swinger out there. Ball screen by Pachetti, still running the 2-man game, looking to pick and pop. And he dribbled with the right hand. Good crossover there by that young man. Backdoor by Swinger. Bo Little gets his hand on it, and the Hornets are going to hang on to it. It's 27-19 with 4:15 left to go on your Cass Communications scoreboard. We got Market up top here by Bo Little. Bo Little off the bounce, back to Market. We still got Little. Little's got that 15-footer, doesn't take it. Cassing still surveying. Boy, we got a mismatch down there on that right side if we want to go there. Bo with the ball fake up and no good. And Henry Ingram.
Rebound.
Oh, and Market comes up with it. And we're going to get a foul.
Let's see who's going to get that. Going to be on 30 again. It's going to be on Griff Swinger. That's going to be his 3rd foul. That's his 3rd foul, Jared.
3rd on number 30.
Timeout called by South Fork. We'll be back after these messages. Brown County leading 27-19.
When choosing internet and Wi-Fi service to meet your family's education needs, it pays to do your homework. You'll learn that Cascom, with fast, reliable speeds up to 1 gig, powered by whole home adaptive Wi-Fi, is the right choice. School has changed, and so should your internet. Contact Cascom and upgrade to the internet speed and whole home Wi-Fi your family needs.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
And we're back on BCHornetsports.com, and with 3:52 left to go in the 4th quarter, your Brown County Hornets are up 27-19 on the Kincaid South Fork Ponies. Bradley Marcus at the line, shooting free throws here.
First shot up. Now it's up, and it's good.
That's one thing we talked about in our keys of the game, making free throws down the stretch.
Markert got the ball for his 2nd opportunity. Up and good. Yes.
That's going to extend the Hornets lead out to 10 here with 3:51 left to play. And we got Swingers up there with the ball. Screen by Pachetti off to the right side. Throws it back to him. 4-3. Lines it up and in. And Pachetti finally gets one to drop for him. There, he's been so close, and they're going to extend that pressure. 29-22 with 3:33 left to play. And we got Little over to Cassing. They're staying in zone pressure, though, so Pachetti and Swinger's going to have to work real hard to get that ball back. We got Market up top now. And hounded by Pachetti. Pachetti's up top trying to get Little. Little over to Cassing. Pachetti is running all over the place right now. Boy, those legs are going to be tired. Over to Little. Little back door to Cassing. Thought about it. And good post position by Henry Ingram. Up and no good. Had a little bit too much time and pulled down there by number 32. That's out. And that is a good rebound by that young man. Haven't called his name very much. And a 30-second timeout coming for Kincaid. And we're going to take it two here with 2:54 left to play in the game. 29-22. Be back after these messages.
Hey, Hornet fans, this is Lance Grady with L. Grady Realty. Sometimes people ask me what the value of using a realtor really is. Listen, there's tons, from marketing to the paperwork to the legal documents that have to be filled out when you're selling a home. I would love to talk to you more about what it looks like to use your local realtor. We've been in the business 12 years and serving Brown County since day one. We'd love the opportunity to work with you, so if you're in the market to buy or sell, give me a call or text at 217-491-0812.
And welcome back on BCHornetsports.com. 2:54 left to play, 29-22. Your Hornets are up, and it is South Fork's ball here.
Jared, the difference, you love to play for a championship, but if you don't win the championship, the last game of your season is a loss.
Yep.
If you play the third place game and you win, your last game is a win.
Yep, that's right. And we got Pachetti in there. You always want to end on a win, and that is Swinger. Like a ball screen by Hout. Nope. Two-man game by Pachetti. And Cassing tried to take a charge, but the ball got away anyway. Market comes up with it. He's on the break. Getting to that right hand. Up and Bradley Market. Yes! He's coming through in the clutch. 31-22. And Pachetti back the other way. Hard into Cassing. It's going to be hopefully a charge. Oh, they're going to call a block. And, man, I tell you what, that Griff Swinger had a full head of steam and just swung his body right into him there. And it's going to be Kincaid's ball out of bounds. They called it on the ground.
Cassing's second foul.
And that's over to that's Smith.
Davis.
Oh, I'm sorry, Davis. In there to Pachetti. Pachetti's trying to find his way to that three-point line. And he found it out there. And they got Davis on the big screen. Back to Pachetti. Pachetti still off the bounce. Got Swinger. 2:13 left to go in a 9-point ball game. The Hornets are happy with them taking all the time off the clock, and that's a three-point blocked by Cassing, and Ingram with it. No hurry for the Hornets. We're under the 2-minute mark now, and with a 9-point lead, it's all about just making your free throws right now, but we have a miscommunication on defense, and Henry Ingram lays it in. And Henry Ingram has made the second half his on the offensive end. And that's Swinger working on Cassing. Great footwork by Michael.
Ingram 8 points in this second half. Down under a minute and 40 seconds.
Yep. 33-22 here. South Fork's taking a whole lot of time here and helping out the Hornets big time. That Swinger trying to find somebody open. Great defense by Brown County. Coach Flessner has his arms up flapping like he's a bird out in the breeze right now, trying to get the defense up. And that is Pachetti. Pachetti struggled 3 seconds. Nothing called. Back out to Beck Swinger. Pachetti, boy, South Fork needs a basket. They need it in a hurry here. They're taking a lot of time off the clock right now. Pachetti's going to fire, blocked by Henry, and that one might seal it, folks. We're under 8 minutes left to go. 33-22, and Wagner has it, and Coach Flesser's going to talk about it. We got 59.8 seconds left. 33-22 on your Cash Communications scoreboard. We'll just keep it here, you think?
Yeah, let's just keep it right here.
Keep it here.
Hey, I will just tell you, we've got California covered for Bo Little.
My goodness.
We've got 6 states, not counting Illinois.
Nobody wants to live close to Bo. They all live away from him.
I think it's Tom or Dolly they want to move away from.
But maybe that's it.
But we got a great ball game here. But they played right into our hands.
Yeah.
They took time off the clock. Yep. We don't. They took on that possession. They took over a minute off of the clock.
They were our best defense. That's for sure.
And so, and how far fouls? 1 foul for us, or 2 for us, 1 for them. So we're 4 away from the bonus.
Yep.
And right now, I don't think you can foul enough and shoot enough to make this win this ball game.
At the rate they're going to have everything fall their way in that situation, because you have probably at least 3 seconds per foul. You get the ball back with 45 seconds left, and you're at least down 9, so that's a 3-possession ball game. Let's see what the Hornets got here. We got to get the ball in bounds here and let them foul. Make sure we don't get the jump ball. I think the possession arrow is with them, it looks like, according to the scoreboard.
Yep.
And the Brown County faithful rises to their feet to cheer on their Hornets here to try to push them through the home stretch here. Bo Little in the backcourt receives it, guarded there. Full court man here by the Ponies. And they're not coming up to foul. They're just going to let it run out, and this looks real good for Brown County's sake here. Under 49 seconds left, still no foul. I don't really know what Kincaid's doing, actually. You got a foul. And that's Casting there, get poked away, and he's going to go in for the layup and in.
Good.
And that one's going to seal the deal. 35-22, 34 seconds left. Your Hornets are going to be the 3rd place team in the state of Illinois in 2A basketball. Market comes away with it. The Hornet fans are rising to their faithful right now. 22 seconds left, 20 seconds left. Kincaid's not going to foul. Or now they're going to try to foul with 17 seconds left. 35-22. Coach Flester's going to let some of these younger folks experience this championship game out atmosphere. And it's pretty cool for these young fellows. How this is set up. A lot of the other fans are
on your feet,
are waiting for them up here, so a good experience for these guys.
We are proud of you, BC 7th graders.
It'll be Brown County's ball here.
Both teams let the kids get the experience. I like that.
Yep. Royal Wolf is in the game. Bo Shank, Nolan Sefton, Jesse Carpenter, and Liam Flessner for the Hornets. They're going to run some time off the clock here. Bo Shank gets into Royal Wolf. He's going to go shoot it. I'm in the 3rd place game. I'm going to score it. And Sefton gets it. Carpenter up with it. No good. And the horn's going to run out. And your Brown County Hornets are the 3rd place team in 7-2A. And we're going to leave it here and let you guys see the celebration here. Lisa's trying to hold up the camera. We're going to have the plaque and the medal presentation here. Steve is going to do up some stats.
Yeah, let's do the Mount Sterling Foods post-game show brought to you by Mount Sterling Foods. You're going to see a sign change out there pretty soon. Yeah, but the ownership's not changing. The same hometown quality service that you have always received. That's Mount Sterling Foods, 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, 217-773-2213. Players of the ball game are brought to you by Casting Lumber Company in Mount Sterling. You'll find everything from home improvement to home decor. They stock full line of lumber, building materials, and hardware, plus unique gift shop with new items coming out for every season. Casting Lumber Company, Route 99 South, Mount Sterling, 773-2611. KLC Inc., offering screen printing and embroidery, custom and team apparel, promotional products. KLC Inc., 509 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-9090. KLC Inc., you think it, we ink it. Stats look like this.
Hey, I'm going to ask a quick one. Will I have battery power if I go to the other side?
Yeah, but you got to leave the other cord attached to it.
No.
You can unplug it. No, you're going to have to. Nope, you're not.
Okay, just was going to try to get bases.
But here's the stats looking here. South Fork, 4 for 6 from the free throw line, 5 for 11 from 2-point land, 2 for 9 from 3-point land. Scoring went like this. Beck Swinger with 3. Austin Davis, 2. Colton Pachetti, 7. And Griff Swinger, 10. On the Brown County side, they were 4 for 6 from the free throw line, 11 for 28. I want to notice here, Jared, 5 for 11 for them on twos, 11 for 28 for us. We got more shots than they got at the basket, 3 for 4 from 3-point land. And so with that, scoring went like this. Bo Little, 6. Bradley Markert, 6. Henry Ingram, 10. And Michael Cassing, 13. And I tell you what, if I'm given overall for the night, Michael Cassing had the toughest guard on defense all night long, high scorer, moved the ball around, let other people score, unselfish team. If I'm presenting an all-tournament or player of the game, I think it's got to go to him, but in this case, it goes to the Brown County starting 5. Those 5 have played together as a unit all year long, and nobody has been selfish on that team.
Yeah, the only thing I would add to you is I think Henry Ingram really, when they went on that run, he had a 6-0 run by himself, and I think on the offensive end, he really stepped up his game. Doing a little math there, the Swinger kid was averaging 21 in the tournament games, and Michael held him to 10, you say, or 12? How much did the Swinger have?
Swinger had 10.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's a great feat for Michael to not only score 13 points, but to hold the other guy that's been averaging 21 points to 10 points is a great feat. So I totally agree that Michael's probably the overall tournament or the game MVP, but I had to mention Henry, the fact that he stopped that run and went on a 6-0 run himself when Brown County was struggling on the offensive end and South Fork was coming back. So I think he did a great job of stopping that run with that. So the St. Mary's connection for me would have it for this game with that.
And we're going to have lots of basketball for you here coming. We've only just begun as far as postseason is concerned. We'll have, tomorrow night, we'll have Armed Forces Day. Again, remember, if you're an Armed Forces member of the service, come. They want to recognize you at the ball game tomorrow evening. And then Saturday, Kevin Dieterle and I and Mary Ingram will have the call for you from Kankakee. We'll have that. Hopefully 2 ball games in that, and hopefully 2 wins. Then Monday it's girls regional action, and then depending on what happens on Saturday, we may be broadcasting up in Kankakee again on Thursday, and then Friday the girls regional championship, and then Saturday the boys start regional.
Yes.
So we got a full week of basketball ready to go for these people.
Yeah, you got about 2 weeks of being warming inside, and then you got 2 weeks of getting prepared to be freezing out on baseball and softball season.
I'm trying not to think of that, Jared. I love you. I love the baseball team, but I don't like those cold March days that we're broadcasting outside.
I don't either. But man, hats off to the coaching staff here and the players here in the 7th grade bunch here. They're a fun bunch to watch. I enjoyed broadcasting. 8th graders, good luck to you guys this weekend. I'm sorry you're going to have to miss that one, but, it's fun to watch what we got for the future of Brown County and the current present state of Brown County in their sports. A lot of good families, a lot of good kids, a lot of, I guess you say, blood, sweat, and tears to get them a lot to this point. A lot of travel time with a lot of those families of taking kids places or just stepping up and organizing games so they have the opportunity to play. So
yeah, Lisa saw a cartoon on Facebook she shared last week about parents, taking their kids.
Yeah.
And what was it, Lisa? You've got 100,000 miles on your car, and it's only a year old. Well, my child's in travel baseball.
Yep, that's right.
Or they're in travel ball.
Yep, that's right.
And believe me, having been a parent and running a child to sports events and all kinds of events, you've got 2.
Yeah. I'm just glad they're 2 at the same time.
Yeah. Because some of these Brown County people, like the Markert family, got a high school sophomore girl, got a junior high boy. And so you're running umpteen different places.
That is for sure. And your Brown County Hornets are getting their medals right now. They're going through it. You see Dr. Ebling out there, Principal Alex Ebbing, AD Dave Phelps. We got Ingram out there with Dane Flessner, Justin Volk, the coaches of them. Great job for everybody involved in that program.
A fan bus driver.
That's right.
David Phelps got his hands full. He coaches the girls. Probably had a girls' practice today real quick. And
actually, he gave them the day off.
Did he?
He said the first time ever he gave them the day off for a long time. Congratulations to the girls. They broke the school wins record last night.
Katie broke the assist record the other night, the school record on that. Yep. And she's got 1,000 points. And Claire had 1,000 points for a year. And Cole Beheimer 1,000 points on the year.
Yep.
Or for their career.
Yep.
Bo Little getting his medal.
Looks like Dolly's getting it all on Snapchat right now. She's directing traffic right now, it looks like. Coach Little's got his phone out, too. I don't know if he knows how to operate it or not, but he's acting like he is.
Bradley Markert. Bo Schenk got it, the medal. Henry Ingram.
Be a competition here. Bob Cassing's got his phone out, and Tom Little. Let's see who has more tech savage between those two. What do you think?
I bet their wife set it up for him. What do you want to bet?
I bet so. Proud grandpa there in Bob Cassing, I'm sure.
People, again, more people watching from California. They'll have a lot of pictures and so forth. We're not as close to the court as we were for the girls, so it's going to be difficult for us to do an interview with the boys because they're going to be celebrating this thing pretty big. And just appreciate our coaching staff in Volk, Ingram, and Flessner, the time that they put in with these boys and put in with the program. And we can tell the work that particularly Garrett and Volk are doing with the big guys because I notice how the footwork has changed.
Yep, they got a good coaching staff. They do a lot of things well.
And each one of them I've been to a practice, each one of them take their role in practice, and it's a team coach effect there.
Becca Cassing and Easton Septon getting the medal for keeping the board. And
Doug Henry. Nope.
Hannell. Eric Hannell. Yep, congratulations to Kincaid on a nice effort. And like I said, you know, teams like this can change the community. A lot of those guys out there, they haven't had a lot of success, but you know, these guys, there's a lot of young, probably Kincaid ponies are looking up to those guys. They did a great job. Congratulations to them on their nice season.
What a great year. Like I said, I'm a blessed man, not only to have the wife I have, to have the Lord Jesus Christ that loves me, and a community that's a loving community. And so with that, we're going to conclude our broadcast here. Thankful for Jared doing the 7th grade games and being available. All of our broadcasters that are available. We'll be back with you tomorrow night. Susie Houston, Mason Henry, Camden Smith will be with you. Saturday, it'll be myself, Kevin Dieterle, and Mary Ingram. So good night and goodbye. God bless.